Kilo 4, Bravo Tango Alpha. Sierra QR.
Bravo Tango Alpha station, come back slowly phonetically with your call sign, please.
Bravo Tango Alpha station, come back slowly phonetically with your call sign, please.
Yes, sir. Kilo 4, Bravo Tango Alpha.
All right, Kilo 4 Bravo Tango Alpha. Give me 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and let me look for a better path. Roger?
Tell me about your antenna system, and let me look for a better path. Roger?
Roger, Tango Alpha. India Sierra. I am on my uniform India Sierra. I am on an inverted V double bazooka at 50 feet at the apex on a TS-850. Over.
Yes, sir. Got you 20 over now. I have 4 internet SDRs plus my local 2 10-foot vertical magnetic loop antennas, so I can switch through those and usually find a pretty good path. So I've got you very good. What's your location, sir?
I've got you very good. What's your location, sir?
Yes, sir. My location is Marietta, Georgia. Over.
Yes, sir, and I'm on the Georgia SDR, so it's amazing that works out. What's the name there?
It's amazing that works out. What's the name there?
Yeah, the name here is Louis, Lima Uniform India Sierra, and like I said, I'm on a TS-850 running a QRO amplifier at 1300 watts. Over.
Yes, sir. Beautiful signal. Now, if you'd be interested in our setup procedure, it's generic, but it will take you to a 3 dB dynamic range with an 80 to 85% average peak modulation. It starts with engaging your compressor at a 3. It's a token amount, but it does exactly what we need it to do. Roger?
But it does exactly what we need it to do. Roger?
Yeah, Qso, this radio doesn't have a whole lot of adjustments on it. All, like I said, it's turning on your processor, and that's basically it. That's all I can see on this radio.
All right, well, that's the beginning. If you turn that processor on and put it on a 3, Roger?
Processor on and put it on a 3, Roger?
Okay, processor on number 3.
Okay, just out of curiosity, that sounded a little hot. Give me a dead key for 3 seconds.
A little hot. Give me a dead key for 3 seconds.
Yeah, Lewis, you got a copy?
Lewis, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. Did you copy me?
Yes, sir. It seems like your compressor is a climber, and the longer you key, the more it goes up, and we don't want it to go up that high, so I would suggest let's find a better number. Try a 2, just a dead key for the number 2 for only 3 seconds.
The dead key for the number 2 for only 3 seconds.
Okay, I think that's better. Okay, let's now move to your... Do you have an ALC meter on that radio?
Do you have an ALC meter on that radio?
Yeah, Roger, that, sir, I do.
All right, go to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand, and as you speak kind of rapidly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you can get the meter up to see where it's going, I want you to adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is reading mid-scale to 2/3.
ALC meter is reading mid-scale to 2/3.
All right, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There it is, right about 3/4. 3/4, over.
Roger that. Now, that's a good setting. Your dynamic range now is 3 dB. Your average percent of peak modulation, 80 to 85%. Now, as far as the EQ, does that radio have onboard EQ?
As far as the EQ, does that radio have onboard EQ?
Negative, sir. No onboard EQ. I have a real cheap microphone. It's only $19. Excelvin, 8,000. So maybe that has a lot to do with the issue. Over.
Well, it's not really an issue. It's just called intelligibility, and we wanted to get that a little more intelligible. But how close are you working that microphone?
I am in approximately about 5 inches talking across. Now this right here will be right into the microphone at 5 inches.
That sounds pretty good. I mean, that's a desk mic, Roger.
That's a desk mic, Roger.
That is a Roger, sir.
Yeah, I would run it just like that. I could hear a treble increase when you worked more direct to that microphone than across it, Roger.
Direct to that microphone, then across it, Roger.
Yeah, okay, so I guess I'll keep it here. I'm talking across from it about a 45-degree angle, 5 inches from the microphone. This is K4BTA.
Roger. Now, Louis, I want you to go back to your ALC, working that mic just exactly that way, and reset your ALC level for mid-scale to 2/3. It might have got pumped up just a little bit by, you addressing the microphone a little differently.
You addressing the microphone a little differently.
Yeah, Roger, I'm testing it now. I cut it down. Now it's about midway. It's about right at midway on the ALC.
Yes, sir. Now you're back to 3 dB. You need, that's the thing, you can keep turning that mic up and you get louder, but you lose dynamic range when you do that because your limiter is trying to keep it, under splatter. And when you force the volume, it just reduces the dynamic range to where you have no dynamic range. And to understand words, you need a little dynamic range, a little life in the audio to be able to more clearly understand the words, Roger.
To more clearly understand the words, Roger.
TSL, Roger that. I'll be monitoring that. I got a little excited there, and I started noticing that the ALC was starting to climb, so I guess I'm going to have to watch my speech and how close I get to the microphone.
Roger, and as you get more used to working it a little differently, you might keep your ALC meter up and just consult that as you speak and develop. That's another game we play is putting the radio on output and sideband. It looks like a VU meter, and so when we talk, we look at the meter and we develop a relationship between our voice and the meter to try to keep that meter in the sweet spot. Roger.
That meter in the sweet spot, Roger.
TSL, that's well. That last time around, I'll give you your report. 40 over, S9, loud and clear, over.
Roger, thank you very much, Louis. Appreciate that. And you are at least 15 dB over my noise level. I run a very low front-end RF to keep it out of AGC compression so I can capture your transmissions just as clean as possible. And so my only reference to signal is I'm looking at your signal on a VU meter, and when you cease speaking, the meter drops down to read the noise, and you're a good 15 dB over noise. That's a beautiful signal.
You're a good 15 dB over noise. That's a beautiful signal.
Roger that, Jim. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for your help. I'll try to remember everything, or I'll write it down. Take care of yourself, and again, thank you for helping me out. God bless, and have a wonderful weekend. This is K4BTA.
Roger, there's 73 up that way, or down that way towards Georgia. Roger, Roger. And you have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. Thanks for dropping by. If you get a chance, join us next Friday. And always, to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, followed by today's date, 2/12/21, that will take you to this recording. Well, now, gosh, we have been I forget what we call it there, a porcupine or something for the last 7 minutes, so we got to get out of here. We've enjoyed it, hope you have. We got a little later start for this Qso-Vlog net. We usually start at 3:30 on Friday afternoons, but we had a little problem with somebody else that was on the frequency that wouldn't relieve the frequency to our net, so we had to wait an hour and to get started, but we managed to make it, and there you go. It's all water over the dam at the end of the day. So we'll say now 73. We have enjoyed it. I hope you have, and we will be returning this frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is a KC9VKV clear.